Hey, Blockchain Bernie here, my latest episode. There is a trap with unstaking, and I don't want you to tap into that, to kind of step into that trap, right? It is really a trap, and it's easy to get caught in that, right? So listen carefully, watch this video all the way to the end, so that if you want to unstake from a validator instantly, that you don't fall for that, right? Okay, so here's the thing. Let's look into Sanctum.so, right? So Sanctum is a great platform. They do a lot. They have that infinity token, so they can swap between all the different liquid staking tokens here. They provide a lot of liquidity, which is great. You can trade all that stuff. You have all the liquid staking tokens here, and most of their tokens are single validator liquid staking tokens, right? Which are quite great if you want to stake to a single validator and you want to keep monitoring it and stuff like that. You have no desire to diversify. You can stake to a single validator, and if you use the liquid staking, you don't have that instant unstake thing. You can just sell your liquid staking token and all these type of things. So this is all great. This is all the brave new world, right? But many of you, many of us, still have the normal kind of, what's that called, native staking, right? You just staked to a validator, and Sanctum still has that. It's called app.sanctum.so/stake accounts, right? It used to be called unstake.it. So those guys were the first ones that offered you a way to instantly unstake without having to wait until the end of the epoch, right? So usually you have to wait for the end of the epoch, which could be up to 2 days, or if you're extremely unlucky, it could be like almost 2.5 days or so. On average, it's about a day that you have to wait. And that can be a pain, right? Sometimes you want to unstake immediately. And I wanted to do that recently, the other day, and I thought, like, oh, there is Sanctum. There is, they used to be unstake.it. They're not using that domain name anymore, so it's being flagged by browsers. Probably someone else grabbed that domain, but I loved it. Unstake it, right? But yeah, either way, now it's all Sanctum. And you go to sanctum.so, app.sanctum.so/stake accounts. And then boom, it shows me all the stake accounts that I have in this wallet here, right? First of all, what's kind of crazy with this Sanctum website is the description of the validator. It uses the very old way of publishing validator info that's been deprecated for over a year, which is, ages in Solana world. There is a new way of publishing the logo and the name of the validator. It's still pulling that old thing here, which I cannot change from my end here, right? So for them, it still shows as Bitoku validator with that old logo here, even though right now it's called the Xandeum validator, right? It is kind of crazy that they don't fetch the new descriptions, right? Every other tool out there on Solana does this, but Sanctum does it. They don't do it. They use that old stuff. Which is kind of okay, right? So now I have this one stake account. I have 1,300 SOL staked here, and let's assume I want to instantly unstake this, right? So I could do that with Sanctum. So I could click on this one here, and then just say unstake instantly, right? So that would mean I will get my SOL back, right? Unstake instantly. So what they now do is, I have 1303, almost 1304 SOL staked here, and look at how much they give me back, 1292, right? So holy crap, that is like 8 plus 4, that is 12 SOL, right? So that's like $1,500, $1,800, right? It's for just this one instant unstake here. Are they really sure about that? And then they write like transaction fees, estimated transaction fee, 0.00002 sol. Yeah, the transaction fee is super low, but Sanctum guys, you are charging me 1% in trading fees here, right? And that is too much if it's substantial amounts, right? Think about that. It's $1,800 or so, 12 sol just to get this thing instantly unstaked. I, I don't know what to say, right? It's a trap. And you know, you can fall for it quickly because it looks so innocent here. It says so little a transaction fees here, but if you check out this, it's 12 sol difference. It's holy shit. So now, what did I do instead? You go for one of these liquid staking platforms, right? And I won't show you the Marinate platform here. I just did it with Marinate as long as our own, the Xandeum liquid staking platform isn't live yet. I just did it on Marinate. And then Marinate finds my stake account also, and I can convert it into MSOL, right? The Marinate Sol. Well, I suggest just wait a few days, right? And then you can do it with XanSol and the Xandeum liquid staking pool. But then you can just convert your stake account just into that liquid staking token, in our case XanSol, and there will be no fees, or really not this 1%, right? It'll just be gone. You just pay these really small transaction fees, and that's it. And then you have your liquid staking token, and you can just sell it on Jupiter and get sol for it, right? And then in effect, you have the same effect, and it almost costs you nothing, right? It's like $1,200 saved, and I wanted to do it even for a higher amount, right? It would have been like $6,000 for me, right? Just to unstake it immediately. And I feel like that's a trap. It's a real trap. Hopefully the Sanctum guys, which I love, right? Sanctum is a great tool. And don't get me wrong here. I'm not saying, Sanctum is a scam or anything like that. It's probably still there from that old unstake it tool that they kind of acquired or something. It seems like they haven't done anything on it because they still show the validator names with that old a mechanism to fetch the name of the validator in the wrong position that was out there like years ago, right? So yeah, it seems like they just forgot updating it, but I'm not sure. I'm sure it's quite a nice source of income for them. Maybe they have no rush of changing that. But man, if you ever need to unstake immediately, if you've staked something to a validator and you need to unstake it immediately, don't fall for that trap, right? I just wanted to share that with you. And if you want more tips and tricks like this, I'm asking you to subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment. It all gives you points for the upcoming Xandeum points program. So don't miss out on that one. Get signed up for everything on the Xandeum.com website. Check out our new Xandeum.network website. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you later. Peace.